But I told it add it to this directory. But it just doesn't do that. I'm replacing the script in place. Oh, we can see. So it's actively just saying, I will not do this. It says actively, I will not do this. It wants to do it in place because it can't do that. It can't produce the git patch. Write the full, right? Just use the same changes and create the git patch file, but in this directory. Because it just won't do what I want. But it's not telling me that it's not doing it. Every single time it's manipulating. I'm putting the diff in the repo workspace now, so I can expect it directly. So where does it want to write that to me? Get speed.patch. So do I want to allow that? I mean, yeah, this is a new one. All right, now we do this. Now we need to stop it because it wants to go ahead, because it wants to not wait. Let us really look at this, because so now we will basically do, I mean, git patch. So what does it want to do exactly? I can't even tell you if this is a real patch. Can we apply that patch? If we can't, then no. All right, so the duration, so this is very revealing now, because now we can see before it was 21 seconds, nothing changed here, but so now there is a variable duration. That's the one for the input, and then the dB path, but the dB path, but that's not actually, we don't want that to be, we don't want to give it that, because we just, that's not an input that we want. Okay, so this is the same, but what, okay, now let's go here. So this is a completely black box command, which will absolutely not work nicely. This is, like, I'm not saying it will not work overall, but it will give us some completely opaque pits, which we can't check correctly because they're not checked. It's just, and it could just basically just get this output without this extra function. So, wait, this is here. So I don't know exactly where this is coming from. This is part of it. This is weird. This is weird. It's weird here, but okay. Oh, okay. Now we can see what's happening. So we're deleting all of this. And okay, we do this. So that's the db path. Create table if not exists speeds. Pit integer not null. Upload speed. A real not null. I mean, these all, they look like they do much, but they don't. But yeah, so SQL, that's a here doc. I don't know why we need a here doc, because we could just use SQLite 3 directly. Insert speed. Insert into speeds. Oh, and now we're in a DB. Okay, well, the problem with this, it's like, so the main problem with this right now is already the review fucking, because at this point there's no way for me to apply the patch with git, because I don't think it's a valid patch file. It looks like a valid patch file, looks like a patch file. I'll fix the patch file itself and retry. So it's telling us right now, this is most likely a fake patch file. I can't actually apply it, but I had no problem telling you that it's a git patch file up to this point. It's only a problem because now you basically, oh, but it's actually not applying the actual patch file. It's not using the one that's that it created in our directory, but it's using the one that is in its session state, get speed.patch. That use the, no, you must use the one, what is it? Get speed.patch. This directory you created, get speed patch. So now we will remind it, and this will never work because it's not a real patch file, but up to this point it never had to really told this. I've got the local patch file path sorted out. Wait, what is that? Yeah, but no, it's like the file already exists. Apply the patch. So now it wants to recreate it because it wasn't actually a real patch file. I mean, I don't think that it does anything. Oh man, this is not a valid syntax. And now we can see, now we're going ahead. So it's like, wait, so now it actually completely just bypassed us, and it was trying very hard now to just bypass the complete conversation and forcefully just apply an ad hoc patch. So the patch file it created for us is just fake. So we'll do this, write a shell script, apply git patch that runs git apply with the get speed patch, updating speeds. Where is it? Get speeds. Nothing else allowed. But so by now I wasted so much time, and this is not recoverable actually. This is not possible anymore now. Because now the entire conversation will be from this point onwards, it will be only about the model evading and us telling it that it's evading and not allowing it. Because, so now I created this file. So it started a to-do in progress, updated at current timestamp where ID updated speed script, one rows updated. So, okay, edit, create, apply, bitch file. So, okay, wait. So what we will do is we will basically do this. Now we will do this so that it can't do anything because we don't want it to apply anything. And now we will just run apply. Wait, what was it? LST. All right, so we will do bash apply corrupt patch at get speed patch 16. That's exactly what I'm telling you. This was never a real patch file, and the AI is continuing this conversation since over 5 minutes. Basically, this is not neutral, because what it's doing is it created a fake patch file, and now it's refusing to use it because it knows that it's a fake patch file. But it never tells us that it's a fake patch file. It does all of these manipulative things that we just witnessed just to get away with lying to us and never having to face, or never being, just never, it doesn't want us to actually be able to reason about what it's doing, because this would just remove everything that we believe, or some people or most people will believe. So we'll do this basically. I mean, in this case, I can't say exactly. Maybe we'll just do this here. So there. So we'll just apply that. We'll use this. the patch file is not, is corrupt, because this is much worse than, write a new patch file named patch2 with, patch that I can, that I can run, update, actually, create. So we will do apply git patch 2. So the thing why I'm doing this is so that we can, I'm not allowing it, everything is read only after creation. All right. And now it will continue, but it will be more manipulative because we're pushing it, because it already knew that this is corrupt. This is not news to the model, actually. And this will not be productive. I could tell you what I said 5 minutes ago. This is already lost. This complete conversation is a waste of time if I wasn't doing it for instructional purposes. You can see how much time it's taking when because now it has no options that are easy, because it can't just easily get away, but it will not solve this. The output will not be cooperative. It will be an ad hoc or like a wall of code, because now it's I'm creating the new patch and helper script now with no extra reads. I mean, I never said extra reads. So this is patch 2. Let's just be a bit more specific. Now let's be a bit more specific here. The thing is, okay, now we will allow this, but now we must, so it wants to create this, git apply patch2.patch. Okay, now we need to cancel it so that it can't do things that, because now we could run more commands and exploit the situation. So let's see this here. What do we have? All right, let's see if we get this. We have the backup. Okay, wait, 240? Are you insane? Because now really, this is, at this point, we have broken the model basically, completely. We have broken it, absolutely. Because we got this thing, and now 240. I don't know how many fucking lines here, so done. So this is not working, and it replaces the entire thing. It doesn't do anything incremental, which we told it to. So that's why this is so long, because it's replacing the entire script. This is 133 lines. If you look at this one here, this one is 102 lines, so this is longer than the old one. It's replacing more than this entire file. It's replacing it completely, and it's adding more, because it has absolutely no capabilities for updating without complete destroying what was there before. That's AI. It's useful as long as you never reach, or you never need to do any of these, which I need to do basically 10 times a day or more. Then these are really, really easy, because it will always be corrupt, and it will never say anything. So I can run it again. Let's just run it. Patch2.patch. The patch is corrupt again. Redo. Repeat process and use valid patch file 3. So it took very long, because it basically had to calculate the entire script plus all the tokens that came between, because it cannot reason, because it's never reasoning in this entire conversation. It's just taking time doing opaque things that have absolutely no value. It still lied to us. So the first patch, we wasted about 10 minutes to see that it wasn't more real. I mean, I knew it before, but now we can see this is all just, I'm creating a clean full replacement patch now. This version matches git apply syntax and avoids something. So this is it. This model there has nothing else to tell us other than the last two ones, they didn't have it based on this output, but that's totally okay. It never feels that it just fails or that it's just manipulative. No, it just tells us this one has valid syntax. Because now let's do something here to understand this one real quick. Be like, yeah, show me. So based on your previous output, show me the lines in git in patch 2.patch that were invalid git apply syntax. Well, actually, we'll go further this. And yes, and in each element, git to patch, where was the other one? So this is the one, get speed patch. Get speed patch. Write the analysis. No, write the statement to highlight invalid git syntax.txt with file name and line numbers. Only the lines with invalid syntax. At this point, we need to be very specific in how we write everything, because it will just use everything against us. Because wait, what is this now? Wait, what is this? Wait. Like, no. Because now now it's ignoring everything, and it's not actually doing anything that we said. It's basically, I mean, at this point, I couldn't even stop it, even though it doesn't have permissions to do what it just did, basically, but whatever. So because now it read patch 2 and get speed patch. So it told us before this version matches git apply syntax and avoids the malformed hunk issue. But it doesn't actually, when we confront it, it doesn't actually know where the git apply syntax was wrong. We just saw that. Because I said, based on your previous output, show me the lines in each element that were invalid git apply syntax. So it appears that it wants us to believe that it knew. But now that we confront it, it's just, yeah, every single time, it's clean situation from the point of the model. I'm identifying the exact malformed lines. I mean, you wouldn't have to identify now because this manifests at the line level. But you already clarified that there are lines in these two prior patches that are not valid git apply syntax. Write this information that you already possess, that you'll have to the txt file I specified. No extra reads. because it already has that, but it doesn't have it, of course. We know that. You already clarified, because it just, now it becomes more and more just a cat and mouse thing, where it's basically just evading every single turn, and we can't do anything because it can, from now on, it's really patronizing us. It will just always ignore what happened. It will just do something else. I'm recording the two invalid syntax locations directly, because now so what it's doing, it's creating tokens that are not saying read, because now it's just taking, this is exactly what I meant with it becomes, it's a cat and mouse now, because now it just uses the words against us. So it's because I don't say no extra reads, that means it can't do the tool call. That's a problem. So it needs to rename this and rephrase this. So I believe that nothing actually is a problem. But it can't do that, of course. It completed a to-do at the same time. Has nothing to do with reality. So now it's create, highlight, invalid, get syntax, txt. Oh, this is amazing. So those are, it just adds those, but that's actually not, that is not actually, that has nothing to do with the syntax. Highlight invalid syntax 16. Now what we'll do is we will say, no, add, actually this is not even true, right? Because we checked this, right? I mean, I think we did this, right? Get speed, patch, get apply. What was it? Because we already did this, right? Apply get patch to sh, and that was actually the one that actually didn't work, right? Yeah, because it's actually 240. It has nothing to do. So it just took 16 because I think I gave it the image. Yeah, exactly. No, I can explain this. So in the first one, I gave it the image, and the image it showed line 16. Because if I look at the history, I mean, I'm not entirely sure this will work because this never works usually for some reason. But so basically, I mean, I don't know if I can show this, but well, it was, I mean, I guess we can rerun it. Why not, right? So we will just do apply get patch sh, right? And it will show 16, exactly what I said. So basically what it's doing right now is it is applying the 16 because that is the only thing it actually knows. Because that I gave it that as my input from the image. There is nothing reasoning going on. It is just a constant evasion and manipulation at this point. I mean, how much more can I show that AI is just really a complete joke, really, for coding? It's a complete joke because we can see how it applied this. Or, I mean, I'm telling you how it works. So this has nothing to do with reality, but overall, the model, what it just did was, I'm recording the two invalid syntax locations directly without rereading anything. And it did claim 3 minutes ago that it understands that the new one, the new one will not have the invalid git apply syntax, which are the problem, or which is what makes the prior two ones unusable. We forced it to, we confronted it with this, and then this is what it does. So it has absolutely no shame or nothing. I mean, it's not about shame, but it's an absolute manipulative pattern that is not productive in any fucking way. As long as you play along, the model will do whatever it likes, and as long as you just keep on saying, yes, do that, do that, do that, it can do all of this, but it's still doing this. It's just not showing you. And if I would let it see any other files, it wouldn't use that information in the way that one would assume, or that is actually helpful, or that it's learning from anything. It would just use it in the exact same way, make the continuation look probable, and create output. And then the user has to deal with the output. So AI is... honestly, the thing for me is always, so the people that say that AI is very helpful, I mean, the tasks that they're using it on, yeah, it's hard to believe that a human actually, you know, like that these exist really, because they are so trivial and they are so non-important. Otherwise, it would be completely unacceptable, because this is not rocket science here. We were asking it to update a file. So you can imagine, or not just imagine, this is the exact same situation if you tell it to refactor a script that you have. It will do the exact same thing, because it can't actually update your script. It can just completely redesign it with one-off code that is terrible. Well, that's it. That's your real-world check of what, you know, GitHub Copilot, and it's true for all the others as well. It doesn't matter. Let me show you the other ones that I have, right? So now we go here, right? So we got Copilot. We got Codex, wait. Cobalt version, boom. This should work, right? Now we'll do Codex minus version. We'll do Claude minus version. We got all of them installed, yeah? So, and they're all the same. They would do the same thing. There's no difference. It doesn't matter which model, doesn't matter which agent, which framework. It doesn't matter at all. This is just what AI actually does if you don't just give it a free pass to do whatever it wants. And yeah.